Hello everyone, I am Sai Jatana. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's world to compare the Antutu benchmark test between the iQOO 7 versus the Mi11 device. So whereas the Mi11 has got the Snapdragon 888 and the iQOO 7 has got the Snapdragon 870 chipset, and this is my first time doing this kind of comparison with the Snapdragon 888. So let's see friends how much difference we can expect between both phones, and today evening I'll be uploading another speed test comparison between both phones, so we'll get to know which phone will be able to perform best and how much difference you can expect between both phones. So stay tuned by subscribing to my channel friends, so make sure to watch that video just in case if you want to know more details. And right now these are the few variants which I'm trying to use at this point, as you can see, Mi11 and the iQOO 7. So let's see friends which phone will be able to give us a better score, and let me try to start the test. And one more thing, during this time of testing I'll be using the 1080 resolution, as you can see friends, and to make the test even kind of thing, and it is a refresh rate as well. I'm trying to use 120 refresh rate. Let me try to open the iQOO 7 smartphone as well, and I'll try to start the test using this similar kind of settings, so you know exactly I'm trying to use the same kind of settings. So let me try to click the 120 Hz. As you can see, 120 Hz is clicked in both phones, 120 Hz refresh rate, and I'll try to decrease the brightness also to a little bit 50% of brightness, so maintaining the same settings in both phones. And I did clear all the background applications as well, so there is no background applications running at this point. So right now in both phones the test has been successfully started, and one thing is that if you use the 50% brightness in this phone, still it feels slightly more brighter. Let me try to slightly keep exactly 50%. I think exactly it should be kind of 50%. Let me try to slightly decrease the volume in both phones. I think both phones are kind of decreased at this point. I think now the brightness is kind of equal between both phones at this point. And now let me try to slightly check the temperatures before starting the test. 38 degrees, and in this Mi11 device we do have the 40 degrees right now. 40 degrees on this Snapdragon 888 chipset, and 38 degrees on this iQOO 7 chipset, so which is a Snapdragon 870 chipset. So let's see friends which phone will be having the better score and how much difference you can expect between the Snapdragon 870 versus Snapdragon 888. This is a really interesting thing, and I'm very curious to see how much the performance will it be there difference between both phones. So recently I did start to do plenty of comparison regarding both phones in terms of the loudspeaker, display, camera, so make sure to stay tuned by subscribing. You'll definitely see huge difference between both phones, and these tests are going to be really very interesting and challenging. And in case if you want to know more details about the PUBG battery drain test, so make sure to check that video for more details. You will be able to understand more and more in-depth details after watching these PUBG battery drain test videos. So again I'll be back once the test has been successfully completed, though then we will be able to discuss which phone has what kind of result and how much score they have scored. As you can see friends, finally the Antutu benchmark test has been successfully completed in both phones, and these are the results. And the Mi11 with the Snapdragon 888 chipset, which scored about 7,43,000, as you can see friends. So whereas the iQOO 7 did score about 6,91,000 in this kind of Snapdragon 870 versus Snapdragon 888. So now you got a clear idea where the Snapdragon 888 actually is. So there is not much difference friends. Usually in the iQOO 7 I used to get the scores around 7 lakhs as well. So overall there should be a kind of difference of close to 40,000 to 50,000 difference you can expect between both smartphones. But if you look at this CPU and the GPU, in the CPU segment you can see friends 1,82,000 versus 1,78,000 which got scored. So that is a quick difference where the iQOO 7 slightly upper hand. So maybe because of the extended RAM functionality which I did turn on. Before that, first check the temperatures what it is. So I forgot to check that first. So 42 degrees right now. It went up to 42 degrees in this iQOO 7 device, and Mi11 43.2. So definitely I need to do the CPU throttling test as well in this phone. So 43. So there's some kind of heating problems in the Snapdragon 888 chipset, maybe in this Mi11 particularly I think so. So there's 43 degrees friends it went up to, and you can see the increase in temperatures. Let me try to show you the graph. So in the graph it shows 46 degrees it went high, and whereas the iQOO 7 it went up to 41 degrees only. And the battery draining and the temperature increasing, you can see between both phones how much it drained and increased. And in terms of the GPU performance, there's a difference of huge difference. So in terms of the GPU only, there's a lot of difference between both phones in terms of the GPU per processor. This is the quick comparison friends in terms of the Antutu benchmark test results. And if you want any other comparison between both phones, so make sure to comment below. So definitely I'll do my best to post the video as soon as possible for you all. So thank you friends for watching this video, and see you in the next video friends. Until then, bye.